Second hallmark, having the fortitude to sacrifice. Folks, this is a really hard one because you feel sacrifice in your core because you're making a trade-off with the precious element of time. This lands smack in the middle of the work-life balance culture and challenge that a lot of people have. There was a global study that was recently done on new hires, as a matter of fact. And over 50% of all the people that were on the survey selected work-life balance as their number one priority, above wages and above career advancement. As I said before, elite performers, they don't focus on the loss or what might be lost. They focus on what can be gained when they sacrifice. What's the incremental gain I can get? Always looking at the long term. Now, I want to share with you a couple of folks that really frame up this idea of sacrifice and balance. So the first person is Tim Grover. He is the personal trainer for Kobe Bryant. I think he offers some valuable insights. He says, the most driven individuals live many years and at certain times without balance. You cannot be the best and try to balance everything. There's going to be times when things are going to be out of balance. I'll give you another example. It's a bit more extreme. It's from a 20-year-old or 20-something-old, Amir Barr. He's in his mid-20s, as I said. He's the founder of Step Up Social, which is a digital marketing company. So, what Emil says, I eliminated work-life balance entirely and just worked. When you front-load success early, you buy the luxury of choice for the rest of your life. He goes on to say, I'm not suggesting that everyone eliminate work-life balance, but rather arguing for ambitious young people who want to build wealth. Traditional balance is going to trap you into a mediocre life. Sacrifices I make now are an investment in decades of choice later. Now, Emil's pretty aggressive, but he makes some really solid points and he's a very successful individual. When you boil sacrifice down, and I kind of call it situational sacrifice, where you pick and choose where it makes sense. But sacrifice is really the symptom of outworking everybody else. You see, elite performers receive a high marginal utility for hard work. What that means is they receive increased satisfaction and results for each incremental level of work unit they put in. There is no diminishing returns. It's like a presentation, and you practice it over and over and over in front of the mirror, in the shower, while you're laying in bed, on the way to work. You record it, you see people critique it, you practice it over. Those are all increments of work. Elite performers know increments of work are going to yield result. You deliver the presentation, you kill it, you win, you're highly satisfied. Elite performers have that. Look, sacrifice is inherently difficult. It takes a philo mentality. First in, last out. There is no shortcuts to becoming elite. Sacrificing is just one of the paths you have to go on.